Yo, what's good, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into another video. I hope you had a wonderful week. This is Chandler Mack here with another banger. Today, I wanted to share with you all how much is my inventory worth if I sell it right now. So I have prices on GOAT, I have prices on StockX, and I have prices on what I would list it as on, say, OfferUp, Facebook, etc. On GOAT and StockX, I used lowest ask because I feel like these shoes are in demand. So people are not gonna, that are selling them are not gonna just, go down on the price to get rid of them. But before we get into the video, again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like, drop a follow on Instagram. That's popped up right here. And also, let's go for a like goal of something like maybe 10 likes. If we get it, great. If we don't, it's okay. I haven't dropped a video in a while, so definitely, but I have been dropping shorts. So go check out my shorts. I got some cool content there. Got the Jordan 3 Cardinals on feet on my last short. Go peep them. They are freaking sick. If you got those for retail, you're blessed. Good stuff. But yeah, I've got some heat here. A lot of stuff I've bought since I've been in Costa Rica, and they've just had, it hasn't been stuff for retail, but it's been things that just have so much value that I didn't have a problem buying it for resale. And great sizes too. So, and I have all the pricing right here on the book. I've already written everything down. The shoes are over here. Excuse me. The shoes that I do have here, I'm going to show you in front of the screen. And the shoes that I don't, I will put up a picture. I think I already said that, but anyways. All right, so I was thinking of where I should start. I think I'm going to start with something that's just kind of obvious. Everybody knows how much it's worth, that kind of thing. So let's go. So the first shoe is going to be the Jordan 1 Low Bread Toe. I did not get this when it dropped. I bought 2 pairs actually. For $170 each. So I paid a good amount for these. But I sold my 10.5 for $200 before I came back to Costa Rica. So quick little $30 right there. It was like the next day. And this 10 I've been holding. This isn't below 200, so I could easily sell this for 200 right now. So let's go and put 200. That's a profit of $30. On to the next one. And the next one, y'all, we got is another Jordan Low, the Jordan Low Green Toe. This is a banger of a shoe, y'all. This thing is beautiful. I bought this for a much better price, and it's a better size. This is a size 10.5. I got it for $130. Also bought this off resale. Got this from OfferUp, I think. That's where I got the breads from too. Bread toes was like OfferUp or something like that. But yeah, $130, y'all. So I'm looking pretty sweet. This is going for like $200. So I'm gonna go ahead and say $70. So we're at $70 and we're at $30. So the next shoe is actually just gonna come up on the screen. I have a Jordan 1 Volt High back home that I paid $125 for. And it is going for, I want to say it was like $198 or something like that, like around $200. So we'll say $75 on the Jordan 1 Volt High. And then I also bought a pair of Jordan 1 Band Mids. And by the way, all of these shoes I'm talking about are dead stock, all brand new. So I also bought a pair of Jordan 1 Band Mids for $125. I would say those can go for, gosh. And the Volts and the Jordan 1 Band Mids both are no box. So that's why I put the Volts at like $200. And I'm going to put the Band Mids with no box at like $200 or $225. So I think I can make $100 off those. They're both size 13s. Those are great sizes, rarer sizes, more difficult sizes to get. So yeah, let's say for the Volt, 75, for the Jordan, 100. So on to the next one. Let's get back into some real shoes. So this shoe right here is actually a beautiful shoe. This is a Jordan 1 Mid Linen. Jordan 1 Mid Linen. And this is a beautiful mid. It's a different like material right there. I can't even tell you what it is, like a nubuck or a suede or something. It's really, really soft, like extremely, extremely soft. I bought this for 187, and I was seeing sales. The last sale was like 220, but I saw some sales that were like 270, 250, 260. I think I can get a solid like 250, 260 out of this shoe. So yeah, we're gonna go and say, let's call it 250. I'll be humble, 250. 250, I bought it for 187, so let's call it 60 bucks. 60 bucks profit, and 250 going back into the account. Let's get it. Beautiful shoe, by the way. The reason I said, and I didn't even mention this is a size 7 men's, so at 8.5 women's. If you go on StockX, this is one of the most highly valued sizes for this shoe, because this shoe can be worn by women. It's that linen color. It's a gray, but it's kind of got like a hint of like purple in person, a little bit, but not really. It's basically gray, and it's just a fire colorway, man. Like, this thing is crispy. This thing is crispy. So yeah, this is gonna make me a buck for sure. Size 7. If you can get size 7 men's in this, go for it. So let's get back to the book. Another one. So I got 2 pairs of Jordan 1 Low Starfishes back at the crib in the United States, a size 13 and a size 15. Both of those were bought off of StockX, actually. I got the Starfishes months ago, the 13s. I ended up paying so it was like 190 or something. It was under 200, but after fees, it was like 230. But they're going for like 250, 260 last sale on StockX in that size. So that is a longer term hold for me, but I can already make a few bucks now because the shoe has just gone up. And the fact that it's gone up like 50 bucks in like 2 months, guys, it really started climbing like end of December, January, and into February. If you have that shoe and you paid a good price for it, I would not sell that shoe. That Starfish Low is going to keep climbing. It will probably hit $300 by summertime. I am just going to kind of throw that out there. So anyways, Jordan 1 Low Starfish, and the other one was a size 15. It's not the best size, but I got it for 160. Ended up paying like 197. I feel like for the right client, I'm not really looking too good as far as making my money back on that shoe on StockX. But in person, I feel like I can, maybe sell it for 220, something like that. Make a quick 20 bucks. So we'll say 20 bucks from the size 15 profit. And a total of 265 plus 220. So 465, 485 going back into the investment fund. Let's get it. What else we got here that I can talk about? Yeah, let's go and talk about these, man. I had these on my short. These are the Dunk Low Pink Foams. Again, shout out to Common Hype. I actually bought these before I saw your video, because I just noticed on StockX that they were going for way more than I was buying them for. I've been buying these at $140 a pair. These are a grade school size. They actually are a grade school only pair of shoes, or maybe it's, toddlers or whatever, but there's no women's, there's no men's. So yeah, this shoe's killing it. This shoe's hovering at around 220-ish, some sales around 200. I got the best sizes for grade school. I got 5.5 through 7. So these are all just doing really well. Let me get this in a better light. I need to start holding this in my left hand. I gotta remember that. So yeah, like I have 5 pairs of these. I almost got another pair today off of a trade. I traded in some pollen lows, but what I traded them for, guys, I actually had to pay a little bit of money, but what I got is a much better shoe, and it's gonna make me a lot more money. So it was a great decision to do that, and you'll see that later in this video what that shoe is. But yeah, back to this Dunk. If you can get it 5.5 to 7, I paid $140 a pair for these shoes. Like I said, they're going for mid 220s. I saw some like 250 around Valentine's Day, and I mean, to me, this is kind of a timeless hold. Like every Valentine's Day, this is gonna go up in price because it's timeless. It's you can look at this 3 years from now and say, oh, I want those because it's a dunk and it looks like Valentine's Day. And it's very well done. That red is like the perfect like maroon red. I like it. It's not bright at all. It's actually brighter on camera than it is in real life. And the pink laces are just a nice like subtle hit, you know. So yeah, I'm sitting on 5 pairs of these. I wanted to get another one today, but I didn't. I will probably buy more of these before I go back to the United States. And I'm actually shipping all of my stuff to the United States like next week because I have to move to another house here and I don't want to carry these shoes. So I might have to take a trip to Shoe Lab and go cop some more of these before I do that. So yeah, guys. So again, if you're enjoying this, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been a blast so far. Let's get back to these. So Red Thunder 4s. Bought them for retail on the drop. Got them at Champs. I'm including tax here too. If I get stuff on drops, guys, I'm including tax. I'm honest. I'm not, oh, I got it for retail, you know. Include that tax, homeboy, you know, like that came out of your pocket. So 150, they were 140 retail. I'm pretty sure I got it was like $10 tax. So 150. They're going for lowest ask is like 280, 275. My goodness. I mean, we're talking, I'll be humble and say $100 profit. So sell them for, you know, mid to high 200s. If I sell it on one of those websites, there's fees. If I sell it in person, I might sell it a little bit lower. So like, you know, 250, 260. So let's call it 260, 110 profit. 110 added to the, or is 110 is the profit, and then we're gonna have 260 added to the investment fund. We might be looking pretty good by the end of this, y'all. All right, so next, let's talk about these patent breads. Patent breads, another grade school pair. I actually also got these in Costa Rica. I got these at Shoe Lab in San Jose Centro, which they actually just closed that Shoe Lab, I found out. So there's still 2 locations that are open in Costa Rica as far as Shoe Labs. So this is a beautiful patent bread, 4.5 youth. So a little smaller than ideal, but it's a patent bread. So I was like, still gonna get it. Grade school pair, 4.5 youth, paid $186 for this. And there's sales that are going for like mid 200s, so call it 250. I feel like I could easily get 250 for the shoe. I'm gonna say 250. 250 minus 186 would be $64. So call it 60 bucks profit, and we have 250 going back into the investment fund. And remember, guys, this is if I sold these right now. So, you know, I feel like down the road, a lot of these shoes are just going to go up. So whatever I'm saying now, I feel like it's going to be more in the future. So just keep that in mind. So the next shoe I have is actually not here. Again, all the photos, StockX pictures, all that. It is going to be a size 5.5 youth Carmine 6 Jordan. Bought that for $100. I feel like I could definitely get like 150 to 175 for that shoe. So let's be humble, call it 60. So $60 added. All right. So I do have a pair of the Yeezy copper fades that I got for retail. I actually wanted to return those, but there was no return. So I was like, crap, I'm just going to hold them because they were not doing very well after the drop. They actually have gotten back to above retail. They were like 170, like they were 180. They were doing terrible. In my size 13, that I have 13 men's, they were actually, the ask is like 230, 225. So it's actually a decent amount above retail now. So if I were to sell it, this is one that I would definitely sell in person. I would not sell this on StockX or GOAT because of fees. I feel like I can get a solid 225 out of this shoe after fees or after taxes, I think I paid like $216. So we're talking about a $10 profit. Not a great profit, but $225 will go back into the investment fund. So that's a decent amount of money. All right, let's get to these beauties of Jordans. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't see a lot of people doing videos or anything on these. I mean, I know they came out last year, but like I watch sneaker battles and sneaker videos and stuff like that, and just nobody has these. These are a size 13, Jordan 1, low, All-Star Weekend 2021. It's just called a black All-Star Weekend 2021. And it has this patent leather around the details in the upper a little bit. And then it's got that carbon fiber swoosh right there, which is just a money hit right there, and on the inside. And I bought these at Shoe Lab in Costa Rica. Okay, remember, a lot of these shoes I've bought in Shoe Lab. The reason I've been able to do that is because people in Costa Rica and in Latin America in general are smaller people. So a lot of these cops, outside of the dunks and outside of some of the sizes that I purposely bought small, a lot of big sizes were just sitting in Costa Rica. Now, they're above retail, but I paid like around $150 or $160 for these, okay? Size 13. And guys, get ready for this. If you go on StockX or GOAT, okay, and you look up this shoe is going for like high 200s. Like it's gonna hit $300. It's gonna hit $300. So I'm giving myself $150. I feel like I could sell this in person for $300. I'm giving myself $150 profit on this. This is a beautiful shoe. This is a sick shoe. People are like, oh, black. The patent leather with the matte, what's the word? Freak. It complements it. Excellent. It's beautiful. Beautiful sneaker. That is. All right, so let's see if there's any more on the list that I don't have. Yes. So a pair of, those shadow reds, those mids. I hit for those on retail on JD Sports, I think. And those are like $120. So those are going for like $170 right now. No, like $160, I think. Let me be humble. But I feel like I can sell them for, I'm gonna put $150. I feel like I can sell those in person for $150. It's a size 11.5, which is a good size. And so yeah, I'm gonna say $150. All right, so let's call it a $30 profit on the Jordan 1 mid shadow red, and $150 coming back into the investment fund. Let's get it. What else do we have that's not on? Oh, I just ordered a pair of the LeBron 13, a size 13 LeBron 19 Toon Squad. Why did I do that? Because I got it when it dropped before. I got it for $200. Let's call it $216 after tax. I sold it for like $280, $290, and that was on StockX. So I didn't even make my full potential, and I sold it early. I've been seeing sales since then. There have been sales that surpassed 300 that have been like 340, 350, even one that was like 394. I think that's ask right now on Go is like 394. So on the big sizes on that Space Jam, guys, I would go for those. Those, to me, the reason they do so well is because it's based off the movie. And a lot of those 19s have been bricks. I'm actually curious to see if the bread 19 sold out. Those just came out. And, it's got bread behind it, so it might do something. But those white and blue frost ones, and then the like black and purple and yellow crappy Laker colorway, they're just bricks. So, but the Space Jam ones are not bricks, I'm telling you. If you can get those in a size like 12 and bigger, you know, because they're basketball shoes. So you have to keep in mind, they're either going to be like collectibles or someone is playing basketball, and people that play basketball are usually taller. So I would go for like maybe 11. A lot of people say 10 and a half. It's safe because it's a half size, but I would go like 11 to 14, you know, maybe even 15 if that's available. The Jordan 13 Court Purple. Now, this shoe's interesting. I'm gonna kind of chill like that. I know you don't want to get hit with 3M the whole time. So this shoe's interesting because it came out and I have a size 13 and a size 10 and a half. I'm actually wondering if I should return the size 10 and a half when I get back, because thanks to Nike, you can return things whenever you want, as long as they're not used or worn. And I'm gonna keep the 13. I actually did a video on the Court Purples of why they might be a good long-term hold, and I mean long-term hold. So that's all I'm gonna say to that. Go tune into my one of my last videos on that, on the Court Purple. But yeah, I think I'm gonna hold the size 13. So I'm not even gonna sell it now, but if I sold it now, because it's a video about now, I would just sell it for retail. I mean, after it was 190 and then like it was 200, I think, after fees. So if I could sell it for like 210, make 10 bucks and $10 profit and get $210 back in the investment fund, I will be extremely happy. And that's if I sell it right now, but I am going to hold on those, so keep that in mind. So we're almost getting to the end here, guys. Not too many more to go, actually. So I have a pair of Air Max 90 SE Roma Greens that I bought today. I usually don't buy many Air Max 90s, but these are sick, as you can see right here in the picture. I got a size 10 and a half. I wanted to go bigger, but that's all they had. They were like 140 retail, so I think I paid like 150. Not great margin on them. But the materials look sick. Like the suede on the back was crazy. I've seen them right now basically going for like 180 to 200 on StockX and GOAT. I feel like that's one though I'm probably gonna hold, to be honest. I feel like that's one that like it hasn't caught its wave yet, and I feel like that shoe is just, it's so appealing. It's sick looking. Like I saw it, didn't even like hunt for it. I just randomly was on Nike and I saw it and I was like, yo, this shoe screams like what people wear right now. So I had to get it. So, but if I had to sell it right now, you know, I would probably try to sell it to someone in person. I wouldn't want to get hit with fees when I'm already not making that much. So let's say I sell it for $175. Make 25 bucks off the Nike Air Max 90 SE, and $175 back into the investment fund. No, I don't want to show you the best shoe yet. So before I get to the best shoe, I've actually gone through everything. Before I get to the best shoe, I want to talk about a quick buy actually that I did recently. I got the Dunk Low on Foot Locker, a grade school 6.5, the all black colorway, the Spurs colorway. So not much of a heater, I get it, but it's a Dunk and it's black and white. I feel like that shoe is not appreciated yet, and it was $91 exactly after tax. So I would say honestly that, you know, I would sell that in person. I would not sell that on StockX or GOAT right now. I feel like I could get 110 to 120. So let's call it 115. So a $25 profit and 115 is going back into the sneaker fund. Now, guys, I gotta drop the book, man, because this one is fire. I was not expecting to get this. As I told you earlier, I was expecting to get another pair of Dunks when I traded in those pollen ones, which are also a good hold, guys, but I got them at like 150 because remember, I am buying resale at these stores, but a lot of the prices are good, or at least the ones that I'm getting, compared to what they resell for in the United States. But the pollens are still going for like 170. If you got those at retail, great hold. But if you got them resell and you're paying like 150, 160, 170, it's gonna take a while for them to get to 200. So I decided to trade those in. And I did have to spend more money to get these. But man, yo, I got a pair of Jordan 1 Seafoams, dude. What? Jordan 1 Seafoams. These things are going crazy right now. Yo, and I got a money size 8.5 women's, bro. 8.5 women's. And you want to know how much I paid for them? $235. Y'all heard that right. This was 170 retail, I think. I just assume all Jordan 1s are 170. But this shoe hit $400 on Valentine's Day in this exact size on StockX. $400. This shoe was talked about a lot on YouTube. I remember the Common Hype was talking about it. I don't remember what they bought in at. I think they might have bought in at like the low 220s, something like that. I think I bought in at a great price at $235 for what they're going for. This is easily, you know, man, $300, high 200s. So, man, I'm giving this 320. Alright, 320. Call it what you want. This shoe's going bangers right now. This freaking foam, Seafoam, bro. I was so hyped when I saw this, man. I grabbed this so quickly. So, last shoe of the inventory, y'all. I had to save the Seafoam for last because this shoe is just freaking gorgeous. This mid in this size 7 has hit, you know, those over $200 sales like I was talking about, right? And I got this for $187. And this was, it's like $220 right now, but I saw some sales for like $240, $270. And look at the similarities, yo, between these two. Look at that. Look at the similarities between this linen mid and this Seafoam high. So after all the math, the total amount of profit that was made was cha-ching. Now, the beautiful number, the total number of money that is going back into the sneaker fund, right, is boom. Yo, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this video. It was a little bit longer, but a lot of info. I had a lot of fun filming this one, guys. Stay tuned for the next one. Let's get 10 likes on this one. Remember, follow me on Instagram if you want. That was at the beginning. But I'll catch you on the next one, y'all. Keep watching my shorts. Peace.